my channel, Wonderful Stitches with Olga. And today I'm going to make a video, my learning video, about how I start and end the thread while stitching. I think this video would be and probably interesting for you. I know and I see that many of you like those kind of videos, and I was thinking, well, I'm going to share my experience and some kind of knowledge in our beautiful hobby, cross stitching. First of all, I wanted to thank everyone for those warm comments which you left me under my videos. It was very nice to hear from you that you that you like my stitching project. It makes me feel really cheerful, and I'm very pleased. And for all of you, I made here a heart as a sign that I appreciate every single comment and every single subscriber which take time and share with me your opinion. And thank you for this, very appreciated. Today I've chosen this project, the witches, because it's easier to show how I start and end the thread. Actually, I'm not sure which kind of count, what kind of count of the fabric that is. I think something like 22nd count, and I'm not sure that this Ada is that this fabric is Ada, but it's really nice to stitch on. And currently I'm at 32.4%, and as I see, I'm working on this area. I'm stitching, I think, a bottom or so, and I'm going to show you. Right now I've chosen a dark thread, so you can better see how I work. And this project, or at the moment, I have moved to stitch cross-country because this area is not really confetti. We don't have so much confetti, and I'm going, as I said, cross-country. Sometimes I pack threads when I like to. And let's get started. Hopefully you can see this appropriately. I will make a little bit closer. So as I said, I take the thread. I don't make a knot or so. So our backside wouldn't be bulky. So I start, for example, I have to stitch some crosses. I don't stitch, as you see, I stitch half cross, but it's okay. This method would be okay for cross stitch, full cross, or half cross. It doesn't matter. So I have to stitch here 3 stitches, for example. So I would make a start somewhere over here, not far away. I would make, I stick my needle between 2 strands of fabric, something like this. and I pull my thread through the fabric. As I said, between two threads of fabric. So, and I leave some kind of tail, something like this, or you can make it a little bit shorter as you wish. I would make this shorter, so something like this. And I pull my needle this way. So I pull it carefully so my tail wouldn't be gone, something like this. And then I would make one more pull through between two threads of fabric in the near, something like this. I hold my tail a little bit so it wouldn't be gone, and I pull my thread away. And I would pull my thread a little bit diagonal so you cannot see where I made my stitch here, and we cannot really see where it was. I pull this on the background, I pull this diagonal, so my thread is gone and we cannot see this anymore. So this is fast, and we can stitch our crosses where we have to stitch. So I stitch this, I don't pull this hard. When you pull this hard, it wouldn't be nice, or we can forget about this stitch. It would be gone. So I stitch my half crosses as I have to. 3, 1, 2, 3. So I stop here for a moment, and I can cut this tail away. So we cannot really see when you stitch later on this place. So this thread would be fixed, and when you stitch here other crosses, you cannot see, and you wouldn't feel that there my thread yeah, I cannot really explain this, but you understand, I hope so. This method is very nice to hide my previous stitches, how I fixed this. So I have to stitch now 2 more half crosses. Here I have now this color. I stitch this here, this way. So in my area where I stitch, I don't have this color anymore. So I have to fix my thread. So I stitched here. I've stitched here, and not far away I'm about to fix my thread. So my stitches would be fine and wouldn't be gone when I stitch with other colors. So we take place somewhere here. From the other side of my fabric, I come through 2 threads of fabric, like this. I come and pull my thread on the right side of my fabric. So, and there, where I pulled next to, in my normal hole of fabric, I pull my thread once again, so it would be some kind of that fix my thread, and I pull this under my fabric in the back side. I put this out as well, diagonal way, so my thread would be gone. A little bit harder. Sometimes I have to help with scissors, or I just leave this so how it looks like, how you see this. But it's okay. It shouldn't be perfect. Also, when you stitch with other colors, you don't see this anymore. So I pull the thread 3-4 blocks away, and I cut the thread. I don't leave any tail or so, and for me, for my purposes, it works very good, and I love this, how it looks like. So we take one more thread. Let me look at other colors. I will choose now something dark as well, something like this. Let me grab the thread. So my tail here is not so long. My thread is not so long. And I start as I already explained. So I have to stitch over here, cross, 3-4 blocks away. I stick my needle between 2 threads of fabric. I leave the tail, something like this, or shorter, as you wish. I pull my needle from the back side on the right side, and I pull it as well between 2 threads of fabric, carefully, and on the back side a little bit diagonal, so you cannot see this eggshell anymore. So, and now I stitch my half crosses as it's shown on my pattern. I can stop for a moment and cut the tail. So the tail is gone, and I can stitch as my pattern shows me. I choose always areas, not so huge areas where I stitch cross country, because I don't like those long threads on the back side when I have to stitch with one color. I mean, yeah, you use a lot of thread, and sometimes it would make my stitching piece too bulky on the back side, which I don't want to be. So now I have to end my stitching with this thread. I stopped, as you see, on this half cross, so I fix my thread somewhere here. I pull it between 2 threads of fabric. I pull it back next to this hole. I pull this a little bit diagonal, so you cannot really see. I hide this my thread behind the threads of fabric. Hopefully I explained this correctly. I don't speak so good English, but I try really hard to explain how I mean this to be. So I hide this thread behind the threads of the fabric, and I pull my thread somewhere over here on the right side of fabric. So this way. And I cut this tail away. So that's how it looks like. Yeah, hopefully my method is something useful for you, and I hope that you can try this on your projects. There are other methods how to fix, how to start and end with the thread, but I tried many of them. Sometimes I've done some knots when I start stitching. In the past I've made knots, but it's not really good when you have a lot of confetti or when you have to change the colors too often. Yeah, this method is really fine, and I think this works really good when you have Ada. Sometimes it works when you have Lugana 25 count. I've tried this, and with some practice it should work. It's just a matter of time and practice. You have to be patient, and it should work out. Yeah, actually this is all what I wanted to show you, and hopefully you would like this, no matter how bad my English is. Hopefully this would help you, and you can enjoy your hobby so much as I do. I wish everyone a sunny Sunday, and I wish when you work a nice working week. And we will see each other in my next video. And yeah, when you like, you can leave some comments if this method was useful for you. Yeah, we will see each other in my next video. Bye bye.